What is going on, guys? Welcome to the last episode, the last video of our bowl season on a Saturday, but real bowl games are starting, and that's kind of how we plan this whole thing out. But as you would like to say, this game, Kentucky Tech and Mississippi State, is the
appetizer.
The appetizer to what? What are we all waiting for?
Waiting for the Orange Bowl, man.
Yeah.
But before we get there, we're going to make the Kentucky Tech fans happy.
Yes.
With the BBVA Compass Bowl between Mississippi State and Kentucky Tech.
Is this game normally played after the Orange Bowl?
Not in this universe, no.
Okay. All right. Well,
sometimes it would depend because they play this like a week after New Year's.
I see.
It would depend though, but
okay. All right. Well, we've got Jacoby Currington trying to take on a Mississippi State defense that is pretty solid in this game. This is the 2016 version. Mississippi State has always been a very, very solid team.
They got the SEC caliber defense.
Yeah.
Which I hate that because they'll just say that about any defense that's good.
Right.
So basically, when they say SEC caliber defense, they mean good.
Right. Just good.
Michigan has it, Wisconsin has an SEC caliber defense, aka good, whereas Vanderbilt doesn't have an SEC caliber defense, even though they're in the SEC.
Well,
sorry, side rant.
Yeah, I could tell the passion was definitely in there, but
rant.
This SEC talented defense.
Don't say that. Just say talented.
Yeah, this talented defense shut down the Kentucky Tech offense to 3 points.
Yep,
so they were moving down the football field here. Currington was leading them down, and then all of a sudden just kind of stalled there.
Maybe Kentucky Tech is the SEC caliber. They got that special SEC sauce that other teams usually don't.
Oh, listen to you. You're Mr. Salty.
I'm salty about it.
Salty with this SEC.
I had to put up with 10 years of that stuff.
All right. Well, Brandon Holloway makes a reception for 0 yards. So Damian Williams is now 1 of 1 for nothing. So you sound like you're really rooting for Kentucky Tech in this one.
Absolutely.
He's going to be sacked here for a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16. That's Jamie McGrew.
All-American?
Yeah, the top linebacker for Kentucky Tech. And then more pressure here on Damian Williams as Donald Gray makes a 15-yard catch. It's going to be 4th and 1. So nice job by Kentucky Tech to shut this SEC caliber team down. Currington on 2nd and inches, facing some pressure. Good job there to get the pass off to Tayshawn Rivers for a 7-yard catch. Doesn't get a whole lot involved into the passing game, but good running back nonetheless. And then here's a pass complete on 3rd and 6 to Gerald Sneed for 10 yards. So they're moving the football.
Yeah, got to get the weapons involved. Like we always say, they got about 4 class receivers, 2 good running backs. Look at Currington there, he can run.
Man,
blowing through people.
Big body, just shoving defenders. 12-yard rush, and then this nice little pass, just a little pass to Chris Drake. Nothing big. 11-yard catch.
How about this for Currington? He's a Taj Boyd type.
I like the Taj Boyd comparison for sure.
That.
There's Eric Alvarez on that catch for 8 yards. Going to set up 3rd and 2. So you'd like to get a touchdown here. Make it a 2-score game.
Got to cash in. Short.
It's going to get sacked for a 1-yard loss. So 4th and 3 now. They're going to attempt this field goal, and it is going to be good. Easy little chip shot there. It's going to be 6-0. Still a 1-score ball game.
Yep, and ball's out of bounds here. Runs out of bounds.
Malik Deer, 1 reception for 7 yards.
Yeah, Mississippi State not really getting it going.
Oh,
there's
dang.
Rivers.
There we go. Tayshawn, go, baby, go.
He'll do that.
He will bust off the big gain every now and then, for sure. Yep. 2 rushes for 42 yards already. So he's having himself already. Ooh, what is that? Jacoby, what's the problem, dude? 4th and 5, and they're going to kick another field goal, which is going to end up being good. 9-0.
Very exciting field goal fest.
So interesting storyline. The defense for Mississippi State's kind of stepping up in the red zone, but Kentucky Tech is actually getting there. They're driving down. They're 11 yards a pop. They're doing it.
It could be 21-0.
Yep,
but defense is coming up big.
Oh my goodness, Damian Williams, huge run up the middle there for 14 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 after that little scamper. So he's actually not having too bad of a game on the rushing stat line. Just got to start trying to avoid the sacks. The sacks have been kind of an issue early on. Williams on 1st and 10, going to scramble again for another 10 yards plus. There's 12 yards again for him. So
they need a spy.
Not doing too bad. And then they're going to get at least on the 5-yard line there. And Eris Williams is going to get a touchdown. So it's going to be 9-7 late in the second quarter. And Mississippi State gets the football back after Kentucky Tech can't do anything. Cordero Crenshaw going to get on a sack here. Going to force a 3rd and 17. And Williams trying to find somebody open. And he's going to shoot deep, but it's going to be picked off. Great job there. Great defender move there. Great, just a really good job.
Yeah, attack the ball.
Pass. DeMarcus Cannon
made the cut over.
Ooh,
he took it. Oh, wow.
Man, holy cow.
He left
that's
his receiver.
Closing speed for sure. 1st and 10 for Jacoby Currington. And then look at that little lame duck. That's going to get picked off as well. And that is an incredible interception.
Yeah, right there.
Look at that.
Couldn't tell if he was trying to throw it out of bounds and he left it short or if he was going for the receiver. Can't really tell.
Who knows? But nice little swing pass. That's actually a good camera angle there to Gabe Miles for an 11-yard catch. I don't see that a whole lot very often. But that was kind of cool. That little swing pass to the right.
It's a good play. We got to stop, though, for
Niles Murdoch with the tackle. 4th and 5. Going to attempt this field goal to make it a 10-9 game. And the kick is up. And it is good. So Mississippi State gets a lead by 1 at halftime. Right. Although they can't complain too much. It's probably not where you want to be, but it's also, you'll take it, you know. It's not, they can easily make this deficit up. 1-score game. Yeah, but I mean, it's just like, it must be the colors here because the Detroit Lions are notorious of that. They live off of field goals. They can't cash in the red zone. So, I think they're doing okay. It's like, like you said, got to cash in them once in a while. I think they're going to do it. Time of possession is about the same. Turnovers exactly the same. Passing yards doubled up on Mississippi State. So, like you said, they're not doing too bad on offense. Just got to get it done. And look at this interception. Defense is stepping up. Perfect read, man. Help the offense. Just jumped that route, but there's going to be a clipping call on the return. Yes, on the return. Niles Murdoch with the clipping call. Good job. Yeah, it's going to set them back a few yards there. They're going to be on the 45, at least 43-yard line. And Jacoby Currington's trying to escape some pressure here. He's going to get dropped for a 2-yard loss. Richie Brown on the sack. No, that shouldn't count as a sack because he was clearly running upfield. So it shouldn't be a sack. He wasn't in the pocket or he wasn't behind. If you make an obvious attempt to run and you lose yards, it's a run. Well, they've got the force punt there. Damian Williams just lit up. Yeah, he got hit hard. Both defenses, though, are coming to play. 6 sacks already for Mississippi State. And Kentucky Tech's not that far behind on defense. Nice little pass there for, looks like 13 yards. 14 yards for Chris Drake. So he's getting in on the action. He's only got 3 receptions so far. Late third quarter, and just beat the guy off of the line. Jerome Lott, 10-yard catch. Can be 2nd and inches. I thought that was going to be busted for a touchdown. And Lott's the guy that made that toe tip grab against Ohio Western, if you remember that. Yeah, that is true. I do remember that. And look at Currington here. Looks like if he did, he almost got in. He almost got in, but first and goal. They are in the driver's seat, boys. In the driver's seat. Touchdown will definitely help their cause, for sure. First and goal, 38 seconds left to go. And then wide open. Tyrone Childs. Tyrone Childs. That's a new one. Yeah, we have never called that name all season long. Must have been taking a breather. I would have ran the option there, but it worked. So, gonna go for 2 here to make it a 7-point lead, and then just not enough blocking up front. Currington for the 0-yard rush. It's still gonna remain a 15-10 football Sleep Fest. A Z Fest.
Well,
except
back in the red zone here.
Yep, and then look at Currington with the nice little shifty moves there, trying to get out of the pressure. He does so. It's going to set up 1st and goal. Touchdown will make it 22-10. That's what they need. If they get it to 18-10, Mississippi State can still get the 2-point conversion off of a touchdown and tie, but that's what they needed. Tayshawn Rivers in there for a 4-yard touchdown. It's going to be 22-10 for the Blue Bats. So good job there. 3rd and 10 for Damian Williams and the Mississippi State Bulldogs, and another interception by Williams. Holy cow. That's pretty much going to change the tide of this game.
Where's Dak Prescott? Ronnie Bain.
Yeah, your boy.
Mr. Bain.
We didn't put a link in the description for that song.
You should do it now.
I will definitely do that. So look for that, guys. It's some 80s weird music that
Early
he's
90s.
into. Okay, fine. Early 90s. But you're into it. It's weird. I think you might enjoy it. But 5-yard reception by Brandon Holloway with 2:29 left to go now. It's going to be 4th and 5. This is the game. This is the game for Mississippi State. If they can't convert here, it's over for sure.
Can we get a stop?
Oh!
No, we can't. Fred Ross. He was pretty good.
22-yard reception. Oh my God. 1st and 10 with 2:11 left to go, and a nice sack there. So are they done? Are they officially done? 2nd and 17, 1:50 left to go, and Williams finds his man with the strike. 1st down, 28-yard reception. That's Fred Ross again.
Yeah, covered that man.
Are they not? They're not done yet. They can't be done yet, right? Are they done yet? Sack for 9-yard loss, 1:04 left to go. And a little tip pass there, but it's going to get caught by Brandon Holloway for a 2-yard.
Should have just
loss.
dropped it.
Yeah, exactly. Now the time is ticking. They must have called a timeout. Yeah, they did call a timeout.
Cost them a timeout, though.
Yep, 4th and 21. So they made it on that long attempt there, and they're shooting deep in the back of the end zone, but Justin Maxwell comes through. He's going to get the deflection. So, guys, Kentucky Tech takes home the BBVA Compass Bowl.
We are off the schneid.
Yes, officially, after that 0-2
last week.
Oh, that was a terrible video. I hated posting that video, but we had to do it.
Right. But Kentucky Tech sets things straight, and they did a good job here.
Yep, good job by the Blue Bats. And
got the run game going, got the pass game going.
Hey, the SEC lost to the American Conference.
I'll take it.
Whoop, whoop.
Although this is a Southern team, so they'll just say that Kentucky Tech is an SEC team in the American Conference.
Right, that is true.
Like Florida State, they just say like they're an SEC team in the ACC. Clemson, SEC team in the ACC.
Cordero Crenshaw with 8 tackles, 2 for a loss, a sack.
Don't usually see that.
Well.
You don't usually see that. A defensive player gets the player of the game, so that's pretty good.
You're exactly right. All right, guys, now let us shoot for the game of the video
of the year.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
It's the biggest game of the year for the American, man.
We do need to say that. Gallatin and Miami in the Orange Bowl.
So when I look at Miami and Gallatin, I see balance across the board. You got the pass game, you got the run game, and I think it's going to be a showdown.
I do too. Although I do like Miami's defense a lot better than Gallatin's. But the thing is the chunk plays, and of course the kick return game. So we see a huge game there, huge return, 47 yards from Akeem Sheffield. Corey Summers obviously getting the start for Gallatin and doing what he does best.
Rolling out
to the right, rolling out to the left, just constant rollouts.
That's a way to mask offensive line inefficiencies, though. So just something to think about.
Well, there aren't any there.
There's a couple good linemen for the Greyhounds.
Wide receiver reverse. That wasn't a reverse. Jet sweep, little play there. And then look at Summers with the read option.
Yeah, they're going to send Anderson out. Where's he going?
Summers going to be looking for the corner of the end zone, but he's going to jump. He's going to hurdle, and it's going to be fumbled. He fumbles the football at the 1 yard line.
He wanted that touchdown.
Yeah, but you can't do that, man.
Yeah,
you can't do that because
big of a spot.
Touchdowns are going to be hard to come by in this game. And interesting formation for Gallatin as they now push Kaya into the shotgun, and they called a screen pass, and he ran out of the end zone.
Yeah, that's pretty bizarre. You got to know where you're at. So they run a screen, and he's backing up, and he just walks out of the end zone.
That's
free 2 points.
That's unbelievable. So Gallatin gives the football away on the 1 yard line, and then they get a safety off the other play. And look at this huge pass to Houston McNamee, and what a block in the end zone by number 82 over there. That's huge. That's huge teamwork right there. This is what Gallatin does so well.
I think that was a bubble screen, and I think he just kept going downfield, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, regardless, it's going to be 9-0. It's going to be a 2-score football game, and then now Miami has got their backs against the wall. So Gallatin off to a fast start, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. 3rd and 5, Mark Walton gets nothing. So now that forces the 3rd and 5, and now Kaya has got to lead his troops down. Open man there.
Get the first down.
To Amon Richards, 12-yard catch.
The Ibis is happy.
2 for 30 so far.
I forgot his nickname.
I did too. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long while. Stacy Coley with a big catch there is getting the first down. 3rd and 6 now in this situation, and back of the end zone. What a great throw to Dayal Harris. That's a great throw. That's in the exact spot that you needed to put it, and Kaya put it right there.
Yeah, Kaya was a great college quarterback, so Gallatin really needs to watch the end zone on those kinds of plays for sure.
9-7 football game here. It looks like Gallatin had a lot of field goals. That's what you would think if you just tuned in.
Right. But now, they got to get Chris McKinney going now here.
Yep. He did get a good pickup there for 8 yards, and then incomplete pass here by Corey Summers. So he's 5 of 8 for 98 yards, so it's not terrible, but the one big pass play that was part of that 98 yards.
That distorts the average for sure.
For sure. Summers facing some pressure here, gets the ball away, gets rid of it, so he didn't take the sack. It's going to be 4th and 11, and then Cordova comes on and kicks that field goal. So 12-7, and then this is a play that you got to make. You got to make that on Mark Walton. He's going to go all the way.
Yep, and then he just ran right by him.
For a touchdown.
That's called losing contain, I think. So
he just busted. Well, that was also, it's a great play by the running back, too.
Right.
He was busting off tackles.
Yeah, so this is definitely not the kind of game that the Greyhounds had against Georgia A&M, where they just demolished them. Obviously, Miami, they showed up today, so it's going to be a battle.
No pun intended here. The Greyhounds are in for a dogfight.
Yes.
For sure. Preston Anderson, as you guys have heard me say so many times, I feel like he is the more electric back, and then Travis Monahan is the pounder for sure. And then McNamee gets a nice catch there for 7 yards, and then on 2nd and goal, Jupiter Wells gets the call. Is he going to get in? He is. It's going to be a touchdown.
We're getting everybody involved, folks.
For Gallatin, it's going to be 19-14. We are nearing the end of the second quarter with 2 minutes left to go. And look at Amon Richards.
They had that play sealed off.
Are they going to catch him? They got him down at least. So 51 yards on a slant route.
Yeah, it wasn't quite like a pick there, but they had a blocker downfield. Just kind of gave him enough room to run away there.
Mark Walton on 2nd and 10 gets the 1-yard drop. And then 3rd and 11 situation, and Braxton Berrios with a 3-yard catch can force 4th and 19. It's going to set up a field goal attempt.
We shall see.
And it just started curving to the left there, but it is good. It's going to be a 19-17 football game. This is most of the time an NFL score at the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
19-17. Yeah, and then they try to push the envelope here, try to get that last second field goal to end the second quarter.
And it just went off the hands of Smalls. And Rayshawn Jenkins makes a diving interception.
And then look at this play. Oh, my goodness. Brad Kaya, what a throw. He just dropped it in the bucket between two defenders down the sideline. And then Kaya looking for somebody. He's got nothing. He's going to get sacked for an 8-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 18. So they're in field goal range, so it's just more about taking care of the football. But he's going to get rid of this pass. That's going to be his first incompletion on the game.
That was a good blitz there. Finally making him think a little bit.
Oh, what a throw that one, too.
Njoku.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Brad Kaya, 10 of 11. And they're going to take the lead on that touchdown as we go into the third quarter. And then look at this play.
Huge
Kaya,
game.
dude. Kaya is on fire right now.
Yeah, he was unstoppable. He wasn't missing anything. That was just, it was hard.
1st and 10 on the 15-yard line and a slant pattern to Amon Richards, 13-yard touchdown, and it's not looking good for Gallatin, 31-19.
Nope. I think here, get the run game, protect the football.
Oh, Crispin.
Perfect pitch.
Oh my gosh, that is crispy. Travis Monahan, can he go all the way? He cannot. 64-yard
now if that were Anderson,
rush.
We're in the end zone.
He probably would have gotten there. And then McKinney, oh man, he's going to pound it in the end zone. 5-yard touchdown. So Gallatin is back in it, boys. 31-26 on the back of Crispin McKinney. And then Sparks.
Mardarius Sparks with the INT.
That's exactly what Gallatin needed.
Yep. Big play there. Could swing the game.
McKinney checks back in at quarterback, and he's going to get this little option to
Andre Thames
for a 7-yard rush and set up 1st and 10. So now they're driving. Corey Summers got to make a good pass here. He finds Byron Smalls, get in the end zone. He dives in for a touchdown, 16-yard catch.
The lead has flipped.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to be up by... Are they going to go for 2 here to make it a field goal game?
I think it's too early to do that. Extra point.
Yep, so 33-31. Kaya already driving down the football field again, and he's going to fumble the football. Reeves picks it up, recovers it. Gallatin gets the football back, and guys, Miami was getting into the red zone here. They were almost in field goal range, and Kaya just dropped the football on that huge hit.
Momentum totally changed.
Oh, McKinney makes a great throw. If that was anywhere left, that would have been picked off. And then McNamee's going to get this catch from Corey Summers, going to set up 2nd and 1. And then Monahan pounds it in for a touchdown, a well-earned touchdown as he took a lick. Going to be 40-31.
Yep. So
middle of the fourth quarter.
They are on a 3-touchdown run here. So Miami trying to stay alive.
Oh, and Kaya gets sacked. So about 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. 2nd and 20. We're down to 155, and he's going to get sacked again.
Yeah, screenplays are overrated in this game. The CPU runs them all the time.
Clayton Kilgore with that sack, and then they're going to shut them down on offense here. So, interesting call. Do you go for a field goal or do you try to go for the touchdown? They're going to attempt this field goal, and it's going to curve to the right. It's going to be missed, guys. They give Gallatin the football back. That would have made it a 34-40
game. Six-point game.
Yep. And then this game is over, guys. That first down pretty much sealed it. Gallatin, guys, is the... Look at that. He can't believe it. Oh, my God. Gallatin is your Orange Bowl champions.
Feels good.
You know what? I'll let you have the floor here with this team. That was an amazing game. They earned that Orange Bowl.
Yes, totally. That was it was a grind, and Kaya was destroying the defense, but I mean, really the only chance to stop him were picks, sacks, and they got the fumble. So he wasn't throwing incompletions anytime soon. So big game for the offense. See Summers, McKinney kind of each doing their own thing. Receivers came to play. Running game was effective. So we'll see who gets the player of the game honor here to close out the year. are they going to give it to?
I would probably say you got to give it to McKinney. He had a great game. I mean, he was making throws all over the place.
Yeah.
And runs.
Monahan got.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know he had that.
The one touchdown for 129 yards.
129. Dang, dude. Yeah,
get the bowl of oranges.
Oh, man. That's a sight to see for all the Gallatin Greyhound fans, guys. But a lot of guys picked Miami.
They did. They didn't have faith.
Well,
where was the faith?
In real life, in our College Bowl ESPN pick'em, I'm not doing anything crazy like that.
No, I would.
Number 4 team in the nation.
Our conference gets no respect, though. I mean,
that's true.
Gallatin's probably a top 15 team, and they just cracked the top 25 this week. And then you like Georgia A&M, top 15 team. Fort Lauderdale's a top 15 quality team. So we weren't getting a lot of love, but that's going to change this offseason.
I believe so.
So it was a fun year. Gallatin takes the Orange Bowl, and I will chalk that up as a success.
Well, congratulations to Gallatin, and congratulations to Sportwise for winning the Bowl Pick'em, the Subscriber Bowl Pick'em.
Yep, there's a 4-way tie, and it came down to the Claiborne tiebreaker. So basically, if you hated on Claiborne the most, you would have won. So, or put it this way, you should have gotten him the ball more.
Oh, right. Regardless,
it's
all gonna be my fault in the end.
It's Ty Morrow's fault.
Right.
But credit where it's due. We got the winner with Sportwise.
Yep. So you guys see the numbers on the side there indicate how many you got incorrect. So that's kind of how I based on it, because it's easier to do that than count how many you got right for the winners. So he had about 134, 135 receiving yards. It doesn't really matter because the lowest score here was 143 for his yards.
Yep.
Not the lowest score, the lowest number for his yards. So, sport-wise, we are not allowed to say, we've already set our rules here, we are not allowed to tell you what you won, but I think you're going to enjoy it. We'll
get in contact after the video. And if he doesn't respond, it'll have to go to Alex V.
Yep, and then Alex, if you don't respond, it will have to go down to Happy Cooper, and then WDE Sequestral if he doesn't respond. So it's just how it's going to work.
Right.
We're going to go right down the line. So make sure you guys are paying attention to your inbox, your messages, and if you've made it this far to see how you did, make sure you post a comment and say, "Hey, I'm aware of it." Boom. And we'll get you in contact, and we will let you know what your prize is and go from there. But like I said, guys, I'm excited for it. You're excited for it.
Yep.
I think you guys will like this. So, other than that, I think the American Conference had a great season. Overall, Daytona State's got to get better. Gallatin did really, really, really well.
Down the stretch.
Cape Coral, there's a lot of interest in Cape Coral, so we'll have to see how they do in the offseason.
Yeah, the recruiting will be fun for them. And then the Fort Lauderdale, kind of under the radar, went on a huge streak to end of the year. They started 1-3 in conference play, and then they won the following 6 games, and then the bowl game. So they ended the year on a 7-game winning streak. So we'll see if we can get Fernandez back. I think the players leaving will be interesting. We got a lot of good players in this league. So anybody from redshirt sophomore to redshirt junior might leave for the draft. And we're going to go over all that in the off-season videos. And we will keep everybody posted.
Right. Which, by the way, guys, there's going to be a little bit of a break. I will come out and I'll say that there will be a little bit of a break. We will be treating the American Conference as an official off season. So,
but it won't be 8 months. So.
Right. It's not going to be an 8-month hiatus, okay? We're going to keep you posted and keep you up to date with what's going on in the American Conference, but like I said, there will be some breaks and some lulls and some periods of time where there aren't any videos being posted for American Conference, so it's not going to be as frequent as it was. So we're going to treat it like normal, like an actual off season, just so that you're aware. This gives us opportunity for time to determine what we were doing right, what we were doing wrong, what we want to fix for year number 2, and things like that. We've already been in discussion and talks about that, but it actually, for practice and while we're actually pre-recording year number 2, it just kind of makes sense on how I want to lay it out going forward. So with that being said, look for it in the next few weeks. So I will say that. Do you want to add anything with that?
Not really. I was just gonna keep kind of recapping the year. So how do you feel they did overall?
The American Conference?
Yeah. Was it a successful season?
I feel like we need to get better with the non-conference games.
Right. Okay.
I mean, we almost, to a point, we valued winning the non-conference games to a point where we weren't taking a lot of risks on who those American Conference teams were playing. So that probably played into a factor of not getting ranked. So,
well, maybe. I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, our biggest non-conference games, I know Georgia A&M plays Georgia Tech every year. Gallatin beat Louisville.
Yep, that was a big win. Fort Lauderdale beat
over Clemson. And the Drakes lost to Virginia Tech.
Right.
Greenville beat Virginia Tech. So I think pretty much every team other than like Cape Coral had kind of one signature game.
Daytona State did not.
Right. Yeah, Daytona. So, yeah, I'd say Ohio Western and Daytona State and Cape Coral and Scranton did not play kind of like a marquee game. So maybe we'll come up with something like that. Maybe we can have maybe in the off season we'll have viewers kind of suggest what games they want to see.
Well, there was a subscriber, and I actually kind of like this idea. He was one of the first guys to say anything. Daytona State needs to play Oregon State.
Oregon State. I think you should play. I like Florida State for Daytona. That would be a good.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be a good like season opener.
Do you guys think that Daytona State has a chance against Florida State? You're relying on me and Ty Morrow to make good throws.
I will say this officially: the Chick-fil-A kickoff has officially been announced ahead of time. It is Georgia A&M versus Alabama.
Oh, you're gonna bust this out on them right now
at the Georgia Dome. I'm just giving people a taste of what to look forward to next year. I think that's the biggest game that we're gonna have next year. So it'll be the Chick-fil-A kickoff at the non-exploded Georgia Dome. Georgia A&M versus Alabama.
Okay, all right.
No Paxton Murphy either.
True.
Yes, College Game Day is going to be there. It's going to be a lot of hype for that one.
Who is the heir apparent?
Loskamp. Unless he transfers, in which case Alan Tebow might take over. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll go over all the season schedules. We won't reveal until later, but like I said, maybe we'll take suggestions down the road. I just want to give people a taste. That's the big game. Week 1.
Yeah, so we got a lot of things to do. We got a lot of things to do in the off season, and making sure that Sport-Wise knows what he's doing, and getting ready for year number 2. So hope you guys enjoyed this series thus far. We came a long way from episode 1 to now. Feel like we got better with the commentating. Felt like we got better with the content in general. So we're always looking to improve for year number 2. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next college football video. And until then...
You won't see me until then.
Right.
But how soon will that be? We don't know.
We don't know. But yeah, so we'll go on a little bit of a break. But we will see you guys later. And as always, peace.